Breaking news. Repentant Boko Haram insurgents must be integrated back into society. Hello, my wonderful people. You will be shocked. This is what Lai Mohammed is saying. Nigerians have been kicking and saying we don't want to live with killers. Lai Mohammed say you lie. You have to live with them. You ain't got no much choice here. You have to live with them whether you like it or not. This is the new thing being done to Nigerians by the very government, the supposedly people they nominated into office, given the opportunity to make decisions. These people have taken laws into their hands, and today, like the words goes, the people are kind of handicapped, instead of people to be able to have opportunity to, for their position to be understood, heard. The government of today is forcing whatever they want into the people. So this is why things are the way they are. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Lai Mohammed says repentant Boko Haram must be reintegrated, integrated back to the society. So whether you like it or not, you don't have very much choice here. This is what the federal government have decided. Now listen, what happens to those whose life has been turned apart by the very said people? I beg your pardon, nothing. So let's get all the details. Lai Mohammed, President Muhammadu Buhari's federal government has insisted that the repentant Boko Haram insurgents will be reintegrated back into the society. Lead Nigeria reports the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, stated this while speaking on Saturday in Washington, D.C. He stated that he was misunderstood in reports claiming he said the decision of the federal government not to prosecute repentant insurgents was in line with global best practice. According to the minister, repentant insurgents can be prosecuted by the federal government. Lai Mohammed, however, insisted that it was against best global practice to shoot repentant insurgents without profiling and prosecution. I personally spoke to the military authority before I left Nigeria, and they said what they were doing is that the global practice indicates and what soldiers should do when people surrender and how they should be treated as prisoners of war. You cannot just shoot them because they are international also and have international rights. That gives them rights as prisoners of war. What the military is doing is that when they surrender, they profile them to ensure that they are genuine and reintegrate them back into the society. He stated that the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration and the military are working hand in hand with large numbers of insurgents, giving them jobs, giving them homes, and establishing them so that they can become useful members of the society instead of being destructive. So this is what your federal government is doing. They are bringing them back, bringing them into the army, and doing a lot more with them. What about the people's life that they have turned apart? What happens to those people? What happens to those who cannot? Children who today cannot live good lives because this very set of people destroyed their parents and made life unbearable. You see, until the federal government of Nigeria and Nigerians begin to rise up to the truth that we are in a situation and a country where the interests of the people is not respected by the government, I don't think we'll go anywhere very far with all that is currently happening. The government of today do not respect the interest of Nigerians. And it's rather really very sad. It's really very sad because Nigerians, these are people who have come out in the sun, in the rain to pick leaders that they supposedly think, will be able to, with the lies that they were told, because most of us were deceived, especially in 2015, Nigerians fell for the tricks thinking that these people will work and bring about change. But sadly, they've not done anything like that. Things are worse than you can ever imagine. What Nigerians have not thought about is the order of the day. And so when you look at it, it's a regret rather than, people actually being happy and satisfied with the current state of things. These are people who have made life unbearable. These are people, I don't know how the military knew that they were surrendering. Did they just come out and they started shouting, we have surrendered? Or how did the military exactly describe their surrendering? How did they really know that these people are surrendering? How did they know? So these are questions we must ask. Is enough of the lies? They know what they are doing. They are profiling themselves. They are giving themselves opportunity so that they can continue to lie to Nigerians. These are wicked set of people who do not really mean well for the people. Their disposition shows it all. Their disposition shows it all. How they go about the leadership. you know I know that if we have opportunity, we will not allow this set of people forever again near where you call leadership, because they don't even care. All they are looking after is themselves and their families, not Nigerians, not the very people who put them into office. With all that is going on, they'll carry on with business as usual, paying no attention to anyone or anybody. And you call these people leaders? You call them leaders? They don't care about anyone. It's a shame. It's a big shame. And we cannot continue like this. No way. We can't continue like this. Things must change. There must be a difference, because we keeping quiet and doing nothing about it is us agreeing with them that they are doing quite well. And you and I know that we are not happy with the current status quo of things. And so if things must change, it's a deliberate effort from everybody, from every one of us. If things must change, then you and I must put hands to work, because this administration is in US saying all kinds of things, giving a kind of perspective and a picture to the world that Nigeria is doing well. When you and I know that things are not well in this country, it's going around the world telling them that Nigerians are doing well. Buhari is working hard. The situation is changing. As we speak, children of Bethel Secondary School, parents have paid over 100 million. Please find out. Over 100 million to rescue their children. Why Buhari is having son's wedding in Niger State, in Kaduna State. Go and check all around how people are suffering. Nigerians, people are selling their family land, looking for money everywhere, all because we have a government who are not responsible. This is what we are facing as a nation. This is what we are going through. This is how wicked these people are. They don't care for the people. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.